Hey everyone, so I wanted to try this fun strat, so I built a team around Sub, Focus Punch, Mega Mawile, and the idea is we want to try to catch Heatran, which our opponent unfortunately doesn't have, but if we do run into a Heatran and knock it out, that really helps out Raging Bolt, Moltres, Pex even gets helped out because Magma Storm is annoying, so that's the main target. Outside of Heatran matchups though, it's just Mega Mawile with player up Sucker Punch, right? Still a very solid Pokemon. In terms of this game, I really do like leading off with my Air Balloon Treads if they want to lead off with a Garchomp, but funnily enough, Treads is kind of a win condition here. It destroys this entire team, especially if I can get rid of the Sucker Punch potential from their Mega Mawile. So I'm thinking what I'll do. If I lead Mawile and they lead Garchomp, I should be able to live a Earthquake because of Intimidate. It actually ends up being Terapagos, so not what I wanted to see right here. This could be a Rocker. I actually do think this is the Rocker. I'm just going to play her off and hope they don't like ground EMZ me right away. The other play here would be going Moltres, but I think that loses too much momentum if they do just get up their rocks. So let's go ahead and play her off, as they do go for the Earth Power, so Moltres would have been the better play. However, we are able to break that ability, and I think that's the more important thing right now. We'll go ahead and go Moltres here. Hopefully, okay, it just goes for Flamethrower, that's fine. I'm faster than it, wait. It's like a really bulky or something. Is it going to Terra Starstorm? I think Pex is just the best play initially here. I really didn't expect it to be faster, slower than me right there. So, I mean, we're going to regenerate, go right back out into Moltres. I really want to U-turn again just because I can always go Pex if I need to. I don't want them switching out, so there's a Terra Starstorm. They might click that again here. I would click that again here if I were them. But they opt to go for the Earth Power. They are clearly just content with me knocking out Terapagos, which I find really odd. Do I need Moltres for anything, or should I just U-turn here and pick it off? Yeah, I don't want them switching, so we're going to go ahead and do it this way. And this gives me a chance to either go Treads, but I don't want to show the Air Balloon, so we'll go Samurott instead. That could always stop the sweep from Garchomp if necessary. Right here, Iron Hands is a good play from them. I have two plays I can make. I can Flip Turn, or I can just Ceaseless Edge and get up a Spike right now. I do like the Ceaseless Edge. I'm just trying to think about what I'd do if they go Hands. Yeah, I can't really let that in, can I? So this does have potential to be faster than Mawile. I don't think they would be, though. Maybe the better play is to go Raging Bolt and just click my Z move. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do here. I mean, they have good switch-ins, don't get me wrong. Maybe I should Calm Mind once just to be safe in case they pivot through Glowking or Torn. As they stay in, okay, well, Devastating Drake now. I really hope they don't predict this and just let me knock them out instead, but I feel like they're going to switch. I don't know why. Nope, they let me knock it out. Perfect. So down goes Iron Hands. That makes my Samurott really threatening into them right now. Pretty happy about that. This could be Scale Shot coming out this turn. I think if they Earthquake my Mawile, it is what it is. I'm willing to sack. Yeah, but they try a Scale Shot. Kind of figured that would be something they try. Go ahead and get Sucker Punch chip off, and that puts them in range of Iron Treads. So, yeah, I think the last thing really stopping Treads is that Mawile, like I said. I'm curious as to whether Samurott Ceaseless can kill this, because if it does, we're in a very good spot right now. So this set into Garchomp. I'm not Adamant, I'm Jolly. It's not strong enough, unfortunately. Garchomp is really good. So we gotta go U. I am always faster. I just click Ice Spinner here. They might opt to switch to Tornadus. I could see that. Ends up sacking off the Terapagos, actually. So like I said, Iron Treads is my most important Pokemon right now. I really gotta watch out for that Garchomp, though. That's a problem. As well as maybe this. I think this would attack here, so let's go Moltres. As it actually doubles into Torn. This could be Supersonic Sky Strike from them this turn, so I'm gonna keep my Moltres here and go Raging Bolt. I think that's the correct move to make. Oh, well, this puts you in a tough spot, but also me in a weird spot, because I really want to predict you to just go Garchomp, is what I'm thinking. But they end up staying in, and we're able to Thunderclap that for a lot. I think at this point, I'm just going to stay in Draco in case they try to preserve, as they do, because I don't care if they knock me out. I have them in range of Samurott that turn, so I think that was the best way to go about that. Same thing right here. I don't care if they really... They try to switch again, which is good for them. They're just getting Regenerator. Maybe I should have anticipated that play. Future Sight this turn, maybe? I think I keep Raging Bolt just in case I need it for Mawile. And probably go like Pex here is what I'm thinking. as it ends up being Scald, interestingly. So is it AV Gloking, maybe? I don't know. I still think that Tornadus is the Z move. Okay, it is Colbur Berry, so we get rid of that. The Tornadus comes out here, and it's actually a threat right now is the problem. Because I gotta hit his Z move. Yeah, this is gonna actually be a problem, because I gotta sack Mons just to put it in range of Samurott. But I think we can still win. Especially if it's not Heat Wave. Maybe I should have haste spammed, actually. I don't know what the better play was. So who do I keep? I think I just sack Pex off here. It's fine. And then I go Samurott and flip turn, basically. Unless these kill, but I don't think they do, right? Tornadus, T. It's actually a good chance to kill with Razor Shell if I want to go for that, but if I don't kill, I would regret it, so. So now I go U and just Razor Shell. If I miss, I lose, but I think if I just land these, we're fine now. Let's go ahead and do that. I mean, they can go off the miss, but they know I'm Scarfed. I could actually just flip turn here and not even care. That's what I should be doing, actually. I don't know why I'm not. Okay, so we end up catching Mawile. I go Iron Treads here, I think, and we're going to really hope that Tornadus... What have they shown? So it's Z, Bleak Windstorm, Dark Pulse, Nasty Plot. The problem is, if they have Heat Wave, then it becomes really scary. I think I'll Earthquake, as they actually don't click Sucker Punch, so I think we're good now. Because Heat Wave doesn't OHKO me, I can Ice Spinner this down, and then we should win from there. The play is actually to Rapid Spin first, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. They don't get any sort of burn, so I Ice Spinner now. They know I have it, they can try to switch, but I don't think that'll help them at all. Yeah, like, what is really the plan here? I'm just going to Earthquake again. Ice Spinner here. Put them really low. Go U. What do I want to do? Like, I think I flip turn first, but they're going to switch. I just got to land Ceaseless Edges, right? That's really it. So there's one. Should I switch? I don't think there's any point in switching. We land 2. And this is in range. I think I go for it here because worst case I click Thunderclap and play the Mind Games. But we just land all of them and win the game. Nice. Got another game. We don't see a Heatran, but we do see a King Gambit, so maybe we can focus punch that. I think that previous game could have been really scary had they clicked, what's it called, anything else but sacking Iron Hands, because then I would have had to deal with it without using the Z move, and it's really tricky for me to switch into. However, I do understand why they sacked it, because they do actually struggle to switch into Raging Bolt that turn. This game, I mean... There's one problem here, and it's Zapdos. Outside of that, they lose to Hisui and Samurott, but I'm going to get staticked and lose my speed control into this team, and it's going to be a tough game as a result. I can already see that. I almost don't even want to flip turn because it doesn't do anything, and if they go Zapdos, I'm going to lose, but I think they would stay in here, so let's flip turn just to scout what it is. Yeah, we can take that pretty easily. Go U. Oh, it screens. Okay, well, I'm getting up T-Spikes, right? No brainer, and then I just haste spam into whatever comes in. The screen Zamazentally just told me a lot about this team, honestly. I'm happy to see that. So goes Zapdos. That's probably fine. I mean, Raging Bolt just kind of walls this forever, right? Then again, they could double into... Well, if I get Tusk Poison, that's good. So we'll go Raging Bolt. As this has Defog, funnily enough. Okay. Now we have this mind game of what are they doing? I think I'll just Thunderbolt first. I mean, I'm really scared of Great Tusk coming in. Would they go hard Diancie? Ah, this mind game sucks. That's the problem with using Raging Bolt. It's just like annoying to have to predict all the time. But let's just go for Z move here. Actually, just knock that out in one hit. So no more ground immunity for them. My Iron Treads can spam Earthquake. And we got the play right. So happy about that. Out comes Diancie. Now... I do want to keep Raging Bolt. I think the priorities are really important, and at this point, it's still mind games between these two Pokemon coming in. However, I think I can safely go Treads. Is that a bad play, though? Pex doesn't touch this at all is the problem. I'm considering just staying into Thunderbolt, or even Thunderclap. This could be the Rocker, though, and I think they might Rocks here. Yeah, I made the wrong play. I should have always clicked Thunderbolt first. Dang, I really thought they would just try to Moonblast right away. That's my bad. On the bright side, I did mention how good Samurott is, and now without the Zapdos, it's very good potential here. Okay, well, not happy how that played out, but it is what it is, I guess. I should live Mystical Fire, and they can't Earth Power me, so we'll go ahead and bring you out. They really want those rocks up. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I'll install the rocks here. Go ahead and do your SD. How do I beat this? Because Poltergeist is a problem, right? I don't want to Earthquake it. I don't want to anything it, I'm going to be honest. What do I... They're going to Bitter Blade. We know that. So maybe I go Moltres here. I think I have to go Moltres. Oh, they actually Endure. That's perfect, but also not really because Poltergeist still kills me in one hit, huh? We know they're Endure. I can try to Roar, but they just Poltergeist here and Oko me. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this set, unfortunately. Maybe I should have attacked it with Iron Treads to begin with. Because I go U, I lose. Maybe. I'll calc that in a second if I can't come up with a better idea. This is not a play. This is not a play. Pex can come in and Haze, I guess. That'll probably live Poltergeist. But then I'm still going to lose, I think. I mean, it's my only play. We'll go that. Poltergeist will come out here. Maybe they miss and I can get some luck on my side. I think I need to bank off a miss. Yeah, I should have just Earthquaked immediately. I played this so badly and like not clicking Thunderbolt into the Diancie. They are able to land. We are able to live it, as I said. I don't know if they want to SD again or what the idea is, but I'm just spamming Haze. And then we go U, basically, and hope that it takes the hits. If it doesn't live +2, the game was over anyway. We'll lock Razor Shell because it's more accurate, and I don't want to lose to this, so... I don't know if I can really come back from the spot anyway, but we're going to try, right? Oh, they actually switch. Okay, wait, that's something that can help me out a lot, because I don't have to take the hit at all. They're going to come back in on rocks. That's really big. Assuming I land my hits, then I think we can win. So let's go ahead and Razor Shell again here. I think they know by now that I'm probably Scarfed, and as long as I land here... Oh, they're giving me damage on everybody. Hold on, this is really good. I want to keep this healthy. Yeah, I'll go Treads. I think that's my play. As they Iron Head, I should live Sucker Punch, so this is an Earthquake for free. They probably keep King Gambit, but they actually opt to sack. Okay, really good. Hold on, do we actually win? If I can Oko Great Tusk with Razor Shell, I think I can, but I don't know how much that does. Great Tusk is broken, and always has been. Yeah, it does no damage. Great Tusk is going to stop me. They actually opt to take the kill. Okay, so now I go U and click Razor Shell here. And then I think maybe I have to crit Great Tusk is what it comes down to. Unless... Okay, wait, they go this. I don't know why. Wait, actually, does that work out better for me? Because now they can't double Endure, right? Hold on. Sacks that off to come back in. But you don't have a move to Oko me with, dude. Oh. Okay, well, if I die, then I die. Yeah, okay, it is what it is. They're just going to click the attack here, and then, yeah, okay. And then they Headlong Rush me. It came close. I mean, I really thought it was just going to be a sweep from the Sarah Ledge earlier. But they Headlong Rush and win right here. Close game. Yeah, the problem there was the weakness policy, because my plan was to Razor Shell the Great Tusk once, and then hope that Mawile could pick it off after with the Sucker Punch. However, unfortunately, because they had that item, they were able to just Oko Samurott outright, forced me to Sucker Punch, and then Great Tusk was able to just come in on full health. So, not really sure there was a whole lot I could do there. I'm trying to think about if there was a position where I could have gotten Mawile behind a sub by like doubling at some point, but I don't think so. Right here, another Zapdos, huh? Annoying Pokemon. I do like Tread's ability to stop this Dragonite, unless they're like Fire Punch. That's one exception. But we're going to lead off with Samurott. Not a fan of this at all. I don't know if they have Toxic or what the plan is. I could see Heat Wave coming out. Let's go Bolt. Yeah, as it is Heat Wave trying to catch Treads. Never doing that. And I just Thunderbolt, honestly. Like, Z-moves should pick it off from that %, so let's get our kill. We did take a lot of damage on this. I'm surprised they're using this right now. Oh, they want to kill me. Okay, well, maybe I should have seen that coming. So this could still be Z-move. Let's think about this carefully. Do I need Samurott badly in this game? A little bit for Mawile. I'm debating going Iron Treads here, that's the thing, and clicking Rapid Spin to break this ability. Just because if they switch out, I don't care anyway. And if they Dragon Dance, that's fine. Okay, so Rocks would have been the correct play. I'm getting a lot of, like, basic reads wrong, but I'm just playing safe. That's the main thing, right? So we go U, get up T-Spikes. Oh, Thunderbolt. Okay, that's not coverage you see every day. Moltres eats that up, though, right? So it doesn't matter too much. So Thunderbolt will be doing 44, which is fine damage. I can Flamethrower and then just roost it off. They should switch. I don't know why they're not. But if they para me, that's really bad. But I can clearly roost this off pretty easily. I don't know why they're mixing up their moves. I guess because of me losing flying typing, right? Crits that one. Okay, but we're healthy enough to live anything. Do I want to roost back up and keep this thing? I think I have to roost. I mean, I'm playing with hacks, obviously, but I think it's better to be healthier. Yeah, like I love being at 55 instead of 8%, right? That could actually help because out comes Lele, which gets poisoned. Yeah, I think I just U-turn to scout what this thing's set is. As that's Scarf Psyshock, I think. I'm pretty sure that has to be Scarf Psyshock because Specs would have destroyed me, and I don't see another potential Scarfer on this team, really. It wasn't Scarf Zapdos. So I should be able to go Samurott here, assuming 73% is the damage I can do with my move. It literally does that min, basically, so yeah, I think that's the play. Go Samurott and click Ceaseless. That'll give them Terapagos after. Which could be worse, but I think it's still the best play to just not take a hit on anybody else. So let's do it this way and hope I don't miss. Oh, they're so bulky. What? It's bulky set. That's so random. Yeah, I really didn't think they would be like a fat set. That did 45%. That's like fully Fizdef, right? I'm losing to fully Fizdef Lele. Okay, it's not fully Fizdef, but it may as well be. Okay, I go U. We're clicking Earthquake. I don't even know whether anything else kills because this is Fizdef Lele, so I'm just going to get it out of there with my stab attack. That could actually really throw me for a loop. I didn't expect Fizdef at all. So this thing has to spin here, right? That's really what's happening. I think I keep Treads just because it takes the hit for Mawile. I don't have to worry about that. I believe I go Mawile right now. And just play rough. Actually, no, that's a mistake because Terrain is up and they could have Z-move for me. Let's go U. And then right here, not quite sure what their best decision is. I'm going to sack off my Moltres scouting for a Z-move, as it actually ends up going Mawile. So that's fine, because I don't care if they knock me out. Like, go ahead and Sucker Punch me. You have a chance to get Flame Bodied, too. As they don't Sucker Punch. I don't know why. We'll Flamethrower there. And then I think we're good, right? I mean, let's be careful. Tread's Earthquake should kill from 35, I would hope. I'm going to calc just because I am scared of this team and already got a calc wrong. Terapagos, Terastal. Let's get rid of that. That's Fizdef. Get that out of there. I don't think they're Fizdef on this too. So that kills. And then basically we go for Rapid Spin into Ice Spinner against that and win, right? So should be okay. They go for E-Speed. I don't know if they're Bandit or what that is, but well, if you have, well, you just showed Earthquake. I gotta intimidate you. I don't know if they have Dragon Dance. This comes down to a few things. Like, if they can't Oko Pex at +1, I just click anything other than Sucker Punch here. Like, I click Play Rough. I guess that would risk a crit. Like, I don't want them Dragon Dancing on top of this. Dragonite. I'm calculating the wrong Pokemon right now. So Toxapex takes the +1 Earthquake. 69 to 82. I'm healthier than that. So I have to Play Rough here and then just go that. I don't think there would be Roost on this Weakness policy set. That would be weird. And as long as they don't crit Toxapex, I knock off and win, right? So I don't care if you Earthquake me here. Go ahead and do that. I'm trying to go for the guaranteed win, and if they had like Dragon Dance there and outplayed my Sucker Punches, I could lose. Don't crit? Nice. Okay, so we made the correct play. We have another one. Pretty solid game so far, but I still haven't had a chance to Focus Punch anything. I run into so many Heatrans, and the one time I'm running sub-Focus Punch Mega Mawile, I don't find a single one. You hate to see it, but we'll try to beat this Charizard using Spidef Moltres. If it's Zard X, that's a whole different story. A story where I lose, probably, is what I'm thinking. But we'll see how when that time comes, right? I don't know what it is yet. I really, really like my treads here. Like, that's really good on lead, but also I could... I don't know. Should I lead Samurott? Samurot's really important here, but at the same time, I can just lead it and click flip turn on anything. If they lead Lele, I'll switch, obviously, because I think that's like the Scarfer 100% this game. I don't know, I shouldn't assume that. It could be Scarf Great Tusk. Some people like to do that, from what I've noticed. Some people, including me, like every time I run Scarf Great Tusk, it catches the entire ladder off guard. So it ends up being Garchomp. I'll go for a flip turn. Break any sort of sash. It's a Rocky Helmet, so we take 10 billion, unfortunately. This should be hazards from them. I'm going to assume hazards, but I don't know if Iron Treads actually kills Bulky. Would Bulky be faster than Raging Bolt? I want to calc how much damage I just did, because if they're bulky, I can go Raging Bolt right here and live. So Samurott into Rocky Helmet Garchomp. Still run speed. I did 24, so they're not defensive. They're an offensive Rocky Helmet set, meaning they probably outspeed my Raging Bolt. Okay, well if I know they don't have defense investment, I go U, and just click Ice Spinner here. Maybe they'll stay in. I hope they stay in, but honestly, I would appreciate damage on Great Tusk too, so that's fine. I wish I had the rock move. Usually when I run this set, I run Stone Edge instead, but it's okay. We'll go Moltres, as it is Zard Y. That's doing so much damage, dude. Chill. Gonna immediately U-turn just because I get momentum worst case, and I don't want Garchomp. Well, that's bad because I'm gonna be in range of 2 Weather Balls if I click U-turn. Roost is better play here. Even though they could go back to that Garchomp, I think this is the correct play. I could also just Flamethrower, but that doesn't really help out against Tyranitar at all, so I don't see the point into that. They honestly have quite a few good plays here. I hope to not see the Ancient Power. Nobody runs that but me, so... Come on, you're not going to do that to me, right? Yep, goes Garchomp. So U-turn would have been a mistake because I would just take damage and be in range of Weather Balls anyway. This might be a turn where they click... they actually did catch my balloon and got unlucky. I feel really bad. I'm just going to Ice Spinner again. No reason to predict. I do wish I had the Stone Edge, like I said. Ends up going Petulant, which wants to click a Ghost move here to break my balloon. I'm not going to let that happen. We're just going to go Pex, and they actually do Parting Shot, so Lele comes in here. That's scary. No, you want to go Garchomp? Let's get rid of that Rocky Helmet, shall we? I feel like they're going to get up rocks now. No, they give me Petulant inside them. You know what's funny? I can Toxic Spikes here and force them to bring in Petulant on a turn they don't want to. Okay, now you recover, right, if you're doing this? Yeah, okay, I was about to say, that has to be your clicking recover that turn. I believe I'm just going to drop his... Do I drop a Z move? Do I think they're going Lele? T-Tar. Okay, that's AV T-Tar, 100,000%. Yeah, it can't be anything else. So Pursuit is a play here. I wish I had Body Press, but that's like the most random coverage of all time. Pex is not a bad idea. I think they're just going to Pursuit, so I could make a more aggro switch if I want to hard call that out. But like going Iron Treads or Samurott on something more offensive here could be bad, so... Yeah, I should have made the more offensive switch, but I didn't want to assume Pursuit was their play 100,000%. Right here, I would assume you double back to Petulant just to get rid of the T-Spikes for free, right? So why don't we double back to Raging Bolt? Okay, that's really strange in my opinion, but we'll click Draco and trade if they want to do it this way, I guess. Not how I wanted this to go down, but Raging Bolt wasn't really a win con either way, so... Like, it loses to Great Tusk and Lele. I didn't need it to win. So what happens now? They're going to either go Tusk or... I would just assume Petulant to spin right now. Or, not spin, but you know what I mean. So we go U. As they actually do go Tusk, which is great for me, because I can just flip turn and get chip off. Lots of chip off too, so my Razor Shell is very much a win con. I mean, they have Petulant, which tanks it forever. No Flame Body. I mean, are you going to be Head Smash? I don't think I can really scout, but I will. Stone Edge, yeah, okay, so it was worth scouting. Now you Headlong. I think I'm going to lose because I don't have Scald. I mean, they're going to Headlong Rush, right? But there's no point in switching. That doesn't do anything for me. I think I have to sack and then go like Treads and beat it that way. That's so bad though. I mean, take my guy. Oh yeah, that was gonna happen. It is what it is. I think I lose. Now you're gonna Rapid Spin again. Dude, I don't have Scald. This is so annoying. Okay, wait, but at least if they want to spin here, they die. So this is my play. We still have Moltres for like a Lele Zard, so it's not over. It's just I don't know how likely it is I come back from this spot. So opts to go Petulant, which I think is fine. I'm just going to Earthquake and weaken this. This thing is a problem. If they want to break my balloon now, they can. My game plan is to... Okay, they end up going Zard. My game plan is to weaken that for Samurott and win that way, but I don't know how likely that is. Let's go Moltres here. They're going to click Weather Ball. Oh, they're actually playing aggro. That's even worse for me. Well, I got to go back to you. This guy cannot land the Stone Edge. Oh my god. And they need to as well. That's the craziest thing. So we get rid of Garchomp for free. Really, really big turn. Not that I deserve to, but we do. Yeah, if I win this game, it's going to literally be off me getting lucky. So it goes ahead and does that. Do I bother? I mean, I never switch. I'm still faster, right? Because Sun just went down. That's a roll. Wait, what's the roll on that? Hold on. I feel like it's probably in their favor because I did more to regular, but not by a lot. I can't type Mega Y. Oh, never mind. It's a roll in my favor. Get out of here. Okay, so we get rid of that. This will also allow me to scout whether it's Scarf Lele. Oh, they just wanted their speed back. Okay. Oh, I lose to this. Unless I just outplay every turn. Well, let's think about this. Well, who do I need more? Treads or this? Or do I sack Mawile? Is Mawile useful at all? I think Mawile is literally useless. Oh, I need to tank to that. That's actually a really big tank because now I get to keep both of these alive. I mean, they probably go Petulant here. I'll just sucker if they don't want to, though. We don't kill. But Ceaseless Edge is another win con now, thanks to the way this worked out. They do have a speed boost up, so I think I might still lose. Unless I dodge another Stone Edge for the 10th time. Or I hope that they're Adamant Nature and Samurott outspeeds. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done it the Mawile way. I actually wish they knocked me out. So what are my options? Dodge Stone Edge. I could try to stall out Headlong Rushes. How much is Stone Edge doing to my Iron Treads? Yeah, you know what? That's literally what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch forever and wait for them to catch it. And if they do, they do. I'm so fine with doing this, dude. Like, if you want to waste all your Headlong Rushes, be my guest. That's doing 4. I don't think they're ever going to predict either. I think they're always going to keep on doing the same play. So they Stone Edge. I don't think they have a reason to predict. They do catch me. That would have been the turn to stay in. They're going to Headlong Rush here. Ice Spinner. Okay, so... Please Headlong Rush. Come on. You know you want to. Okay, there we go. So Treads can beat this now. And I think we might still have a chance. Unless they're Scarf Lele. If they're Scarf Lele, it was always over. But I don't think there was a whole lot I could do about that. So they're going to Stone Edge here. I can't switch because I die to Ice Spinner if I take the Stone Edge damage, right? How much did Ice Spinner do to Great Tusk or Iron Treads? 14. Maybe I should actually keep this to try to roost up and get to the Lele if I can. It's risky though, because they just Ice Spinner here. They don't even have to click anything else. As I actually got Flame Body, but okay, if there's Scarf Lele, I lose right now. If not, I think we have a chance to win. It's gonna be Scarf Lele, right? Come on. That was Petulant. And I can try to switch. I don't really see the point. That's doing negative damage, jeez. I mean, I gotta like maybe crit too. I'll go for what I have to, but is Ceaseless Edge high crit ratio? Ceaseless Edge. No, it's not. If I get up rocks, could I put that thing in range of my guy? Where's Samurott Hisui? This has been a good game, but I think I lose because of Scarf Lele. Oh my god, that tanks so well. But if I have to crit it anyway, I might as well just keep Earthquaking. I don't know why they're actually doing it this way. You're just burning recovers. Do you not have a way to hit me like well? Do you not want to take the curse? What's the idea? I mean, I'll try to get a Herox one of these turns if you keep recovering. Actually, I think that's a throw. Like, now they would switch up their moves and actually do something, right? Did I get a crit? No, they're cursed, right? Okay, so... do I keep this and go Samurott on the recover? And how much am I doing if so to this Petulant? No damage at all, dude. This thing is so broken. Can't get the rapid spin off. It's got to be Earthquake and then crit Razor Shell, I guess. But I don't think I crit here, do I? Is there anything else I can do? Ceaseless Edge is weaker. Did I crit? Crit would have done it, actually. They went for what? Is that Twinkle Tackle? All out pummeling. Came really close, so it actually wasn't Scarf Lele in the end. Wait a minute, so... did I have a chance to win had I gone Hisui and Samurott first, maybe? I'm trying to think about that. Had I not gone Treads on the... what's it called? Petulant and gone Hisui and Samurott, I could have spammed Ceaseless. I mean, that would have involved Hisui and Samurott 1v1ing Petulant, and we saw the damage I was doing. It literally does 38 to 45, which isn't terrible, but I don't think it's enough to actually win that exchange. And then from there, it would have been a pretty tough 1v1 against Lele too, because I would have needed Earthquake to pick it off from 76, which I don't know how much that does. I'm just calculating for my future knowledge, really. Yeah, Earthquake doesn't kill after like 3 layers of spikes anyway. Had I managed to spam Ceaseless that much, I would have needed a really high roll, so it would have been tricky. Let's see where we ended up on ladder after all was said and done. I'm assuming we're not too high on ladder now, but I'm hoping I'm still like top 200. There we are, number 158, 1740. So we did win 3 games and lose 1, and I think I lost Elo, funnily enough, for going 3-1. So that's not very cool, but it happens sometimes. I do hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, definitely consider subscribing. I'll see you next time. Later.